Okay, first off, congratulations to Louisville, the football team. Very good defensive football team. Obviously, you guys all know that. We knew going into the game we were playing one of the better defenses in the country. And, hats off to Coach Petrino and his staff, for really fielding a very good defense. On the flip side of it, I was very pleased with the way our kids played on the defensive side of the ball. I thought they played with great effort, physicality, especially coming off a short week, and very proud of the job they did. They gave us a chance. And we knew, or we thought going in, that it was going to be a defensive battle. We thought it was going to be both sides, fighting their buns off to get yards on offense. And unfortunately, we didn't do a good enough job, on the other side of the ball with our execution. I like the plan. I like the creativity. But we just came up short. It'll be a great opportunity for our kids to look at this challenge going into the Florida State game and understand that we'll be major underdogs. And great opportunity for kids to live out their childhood dreams coming up into this next game. And I really look forward to the next challenge. I feel bad about today. Feel horrible about today. I hate to lose. It makes me sick to my stomach, but it is what it is. So we'll fight our butts off. Get this thing better every week. And we'll get to where we want to be. I promise you that. With that, let them rip.
Coach, do you have an update on Trotland?
No, I don't. Not yet. Give me a little time there. Sir.
Hi, Scott. What happened at the end of the first half with the?
We need 3 seconds on the spike it. We only had 2. We rushed judgment and tried to spike it, and we run out of time. We had 3. Probably would have had a shot there. I'm up second short. Shame on me. Didn't get it done. Poor job by Coach Shafer on that one.
Hey, Scott. I know it might not be easy to define, but what are the series of emotions that you go through in this game? Is it frustration? Is it despair? Is it
No despair. I'm the luckiest guy alive. I see ISIS is out there cutting people's heads off. The real world's got some major problems. And we're just so doggone lucky to be coaching and playing a sport and being criticized for not getting a call made with a couple seconds left in the game, or being criticized for not catching a dead pig with air in it. So, to me, life's pretty damn good. And I'm so lucky to be having to field these types of questions. And I feel so blessed to be a football coach and living the dream. Every once in a while it's uncomfortable, but that's what makes the highs that much better.
Hey, Coach, just point blank, I guess, how do you recover the guys from this week with the number 1 team looming?
We fight our ass off. Force ourselves to be men, young men. We work hard. We rely on one another. We don't listen to anything on the outside, the noise. We call it the noise. We fight. Like a good family would fight to get back to where they want to be. That's what we're going to do. And it's a blast. It really is. It's a great challenge. It's extremely motivating. Yeah, you beat yourself up. You watch the film. You go through a little bit of depression until you turn on CNN and you see what's going on out there. And you say, boy, we're pretty lucky to be feeling sorry for ourselves, so quit feeling sorry for yourself, because life's pretty damn good. You know what I mean? And then we just go to work, man. We go to work. We fight our butts off and try to teach kids to be tough. And if they start to look at each other and point a finger for a split second, grab their hand, we stick the thumb in their chest, and we say, don't be a finger pointer. Yeah, I mean, I know it sounds pretty simple to you guys, but it's a truth. It's a God's honest truth. That's how we approach it. You just fight, man. You fight. When things aren't good, you fight. They get better. I've been there. I lost 21, 22 games in a row more than that, Illinois. People want us to run us out of there. Or run us out of there.
Hey, Scott, just wanted to find out, up the road not too long ago, Doug Marrone decided to bench E.J. Manuel. Did you at all think today about benching Tortora?
It has nothing to do with me. It's a bad question. We're talking about Syracuse football and nothing else.
But did you think about it at all?
No, not a bit.
Not once.
About what?
About benching Tortora today.
Oh, about bench? No, hell no. No, I didn't. No, I did not.
Kelly? Coach, what do you make of the difficulties in the red zone? It's not the first week that we've seen this.
Yeah, what you've seen is the same thing I've seen. We've pressed to try to get things done and came up short from an execution point of view. We try to be extremely creative, and we came up short. You know, we dropped a pass. It's everything you guys know. You just want to hear it from me. It wasn't good enough. It wasn't good enough to get it done. So you go back to work. You try to get it better. It's so simple, it's hard to comprehend, but it's the God's honest truth. You go back, you try to run your double team better, try to make a little bit better fake on a reverse play, try to throw the ball 6 inches better, you try to look it in with your hands rather than your pads. It's as simple as that. So simple, it's hard. We'll keep fighting our ass off, I promise you that.
Hey, Scott. Just wanted to know if you thought defense was getting tired at all in the second half.
Yeah, they were getting tired, but that's part of playing defense at this level. We've been, around a whole career on that side, and it makes you tougher. And I thought our kids were extremely tough today. I didn't think we tackled well early, and I knew we were a little banged up, a little sore-shouldered, and you got to get your mind right. It's a painful thing, for those kids sometimes, but. Boy, I thought they kept playing their butt off. I thought their tailback was running extremely hard. He had something to try to prove against us, and they ended up with 171, so 345. That's not too bad considering the time of possession and difficulties we put the defense in on the other side of the ball. I know. I really was pleased with the way the kids played on defense, with their effort. They did. They got tired there again. That's what happens. That's what happens.
Understandable emphasis on toughness, but as the schedule doesn't get any easier, where does execution come into play, and how do you get that where it needs to be?
Well, that's part of toughness. I think there's a huge misconception there as to what toughness is. Toughness isn't just the physicality of it. It's the ability to get your mind in a very nice place where you can execute better. And we talk a lot about having balance, and that's toughness. Being soft is when you don't have the mental fortitude to say to yourself, I got to quit thinking about the negatives. Mental toughness is saying, I'm going to get it done, when everyone's telling you, why didn't you catch the ball? Because he dropped it. Can't be a smart aleck, but it's the truth. You got to fight to get your mental toughness to the point where you believe what you're saying. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. It takes ability, it takes this, but we're never going to make excuses. The good thing is we had some new kids out there doing some things. I'm so proud of Ben Lewis. Everyone's going to ask me why he dropped the ball. All I know is, Ashton goes down, Brisley goes down, Ben starts playing another position, and he did a hell of a job for us the last 2 weeks. I couldn't be more proud of Ben Lewis. Now everyone's going to ask him about drop pass. Ask him, about the ones he made and how hard he worked to put himself in a position to help this team. I love that kid, and he'll fight his butt off and come on back. But toughness is far more mental than it is physical. And execution is mental. And I think we need to continue to work on trying to figure out a way to continue to put ourselves in a positive light with the way we think and talk to ourselves. And then good things will come.
Last question, Steve.
Scott, you mentioned having, in your past gone through losing seasons.
Yeah.
I know it's only 3 games so far, but is there any kind of feeling that, that kind of...
Not at all.
culture?
No, everything that's going through your head because you have doubt in us and in me and everything doesn't happen with me. We fight our ass off. We will fight to the very end. So with that, no more questions. See you next week.
Thanks so much.